All right, Chase, so growing up, I got to ask you, who were some of your favorite players?
Growing up, I was an infielder, so I really liked Derek Jeter. Football, I really admired Drew Brees and what he did on and off the field. I really didn't have too many idols as far as like guys that I was in love with, but when I started trying to pitch, I learned a lot from guys like Darren O'Day and Steve Cishek. Those are kind of the two guys I tried to mimic.
See, that's a unique thing because you grew up an infielder, but you end up being a pitcher.
Yeah.
How was that transition for you, man? Because it's very rare that actually happens. Usually the other way around.
Yeah. So for me, it was the only option left. I didn't have any offers out of high school, and it was either try to convert to something else or be done with baseball. And so the coaches at Alabama suggested I'd learn how to pitch and be a sidearm pitcher at that. So I took their word for it and worked and didn't have much of a choice but to convert if I wanted to keep playing.
I like that. So right now, of the current pitchers, if we did your baseball Mount Rushmore for current pitchers in baseball, who would be your four?
Of all time?
Yeah, you can do all time if you want to.
I mean, Nolan Ryan's got to be on there, and I think I have to say that because of the Rangers. Greg Maddux would be somebody I really enjoyed watching growing up. Mariano Rivera, obviously, best closer. The fourth one would be tough. I don't know. I don't have four. We're going three.
Okay, you got three, so we'll leave that blank. We'll come back to this later down the road.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know you've seen Edwin Diaz from the Mets, the closer. He has the walk-up music and stuff. Let's just say if you had your walk-up song to the mound, and you could pick any artist to do the song for you. They were performing live. The crowd goes crazy. Who would you want to perform your song? It's named after you.
Named after me? Man, these are tough questions. I don't know. My wife always picks my walk-up songs. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to play somebody that like a live performance. I don't know. There's two guys on YouTube, the cello guys. They play the cello to Thunderstruck. It's pretty cool. But I don't know. My wife picks my walk-up song.
Okay, so I'm a gamer, and I got to ask you this, man. Yeah. To see yourself on a game like MLB The Show, probably as a kid growing up, you played all these games. What is your thoughts about that, man? When you see yourself on a video game, what do you think about that?
I think it's cool for a lot of the growing up as a kid playing those games. You get a culmination of all the things you wanted and worked for, and especially for kids that still play it, looking up to you. I remember 2 weeks ago I faced Jonathan VR, and I remember picking him on my fantasy team growing up. So things like that, getting to kind of be that same influence on younger guys, and they get to do that.
I like it. So the one thing about the Rangers, very strong pitching in the minors. When we talk about yourself up there in AAA, you got guys like Jack Leiter below you, just Kumar Rocker coming in. What do you see in the potential of this pitching? Because I think it's dynamic, that there's a lot of good pitchers in the minor league system right now.
Yeah. I would agree. The two names you named off, I never played with Kumar, but I faced him in college for 2 or 3 years. So those are guys I watched, and working with Jack for a little bit earlier this year, and you could name 10 other guys that could be in that conversation with guys that I played with, and it's really exciting to see some of those guys get to make their debut. I think Yeri's here today, so getting to watch those guys get to accomplish things they've always worked for, and to know what's coming forward and what all the pitching departments put in to get that group of guys, it's really exciting.
I like that. 2 more questions. So this is the Fanatics View question of the day. Okay. What is your favorite baseball movie of all time?
Moneyball. So, yeah.
Okay, let's just say there's a Moneyball 2025. Yeah. You got to get Chase Lee in there, but unfortunately Chase Lee is making his MLB debut, so we can't get Chase Lee, but we have to get somebody to play you in the movie. What actor would you want to get to play you in the movie?
Oh, man. I'm trying to think of any young guys that would look like me. I don't know, maybe Miles Teller.
Okay. I like that. My man Chase, man, keep doing your thing out there. Pretty soon I think we're going to be seeing you up here, and we're going to have more conversations, man. Appreciate the time, man. Thank
Anytime.
You.